Well, I'm here near Gilbert Plains, Manitoba, just outside town, not too far, with one of the most unique collections I've ever seen. And Craig, they're yours. Tell me about them.
Well, there's a kind of the Oliver Cockshot White collection of mine that I've accumulated over my years of collecting. It kind of, I guess you want to go back to my roots when young kids driving around with my grandpa, Peter Rubinick. He would buy these tractors next to new, the 1855 and 1850s and the 2150. And just riding around with him and just got the love of the
So you got a love for white.
Correct, yeah.
So how long have you been collecting, actively collecting?
Well, being owner of my own farm here, I bought it 21 years ago. So we've been out here. So basically 21 years ago.
Okay. And now I've walked around and you've got a lot of stuff here. How many tractors do you have?
The ones right now are there's about 28 of them.
28 all.
And there's more in the background, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now you have also a couple of the forerunners of white farm equipment. You've got that's a Minneapolis, and
well, there's the Oliver that started everything,
right?
And then there's the white version of the Oliver, Minneapolis, and then there'd be the white,
right? And you've got some old Cockshots here as well.
Correct. Yes. Yeah.
So, what's the prizes in your collection? What's the most valuable to you? What do you value the most?
Well, I think they kind of all are prizes to me, but I think the ones that stand out in my mind are the 4270s. They were the rarest and most iron muscle for white, right?
Right.
Before they went receivership, yeah.
Right. Yeah. And how many of these do you have?
We got 4 runners and 1 for parts. So we got 5 in total, yeah.
Okay. And now you have the small 2-wheel drives. You got some 270s there?
Yeah, there's the 270s. The 2-85, the 105, the 135, the 155. There's a 150 in there. And then it goes into the 4-drive versions.
Right. And do you use these tractors on the farm?
Yeah, we do. They all run. Being a licensed mechanic, I think that's what got me driving to do all this.
Right.
Is because I can fix it myself and do it all myself, not pay somebody big bucks to do it. Right?
It would be an expensive hobby if you had to put it in.
I think so. Yeah, I don't think it wouldn't happen if you had to pay somebody to do all what I'd done.
So which tractors see the most use on your farm?
I'd say the 4-wheel drives, just because we can pull the bigger footage,
right, or
tillage with it, right? So, and you got the more horsepower, right?
Right.
The little ones we use occasionally, for harrowing, or actually the little ones are mostly used for stone picking.
Okay. Stuff
like that.
Now that 285 with the front wheel assist, that's one of the earliest front wheel assists. When they came out, there wasn't a heck of a lot of manufacturers offering front wheel assist.
Correct. Like that's a Cockshot version of the old 1850.
Right.
Converted into the white, the 2-85 and the 105. That's their version of switching them over.
Right.
Which was big horsepower back then.
Yeah, it was.
And being mechanical, you got the advantage of having 4-wheel drive, right?
Yeah.
You can pull yourself out of the mud.
Right.
Yeah.
And that was pretty innovative for Cockshot at the time to come out with that. Like.
Oh, definitely. I think they're ahead of their time back then.
Yeah.
I don't know the statistics on their competition, but they were up there.
One of the few that
pushing some numbers for sure. Yeah, yeah.
So, any plans to get more?
Well, whatever comes up, right?
Right.
I'm kind of to finish off with the Cockshot line or the white line. Kind of grabbing the last of them when they kind of went out.
Right.
They'll be from that 85 to 87 before they merged with Allied.
Right.
And then they went into the 100 series and then the Workhorse, right? So probably the ones that we probably look forward to is getting maybe an AGCO on here.
Okay.
The 8425.
Right.
That's AGCO's version of white.
Yes.
It's not a true white tractor, but it's the last of the Mohicans, right? So,
well, how far afield did you have to go to get these tractors?
They would range anywhere from probably that Winnipeg area all the way along the mountains along Morden area, and then into Saskatchewan, lots in Saskatchewan. And then we're branching out into Alberta already.
Right. Now inside your barn, you have a unique bunch of collectibles. Tell me about those.
Correct. That was, when everybody collects something, what do? They shoehorn it somewhere in the granary and nobody gets to see it, right?
Right.
So when we decided to put the barn together, the barn is in the loft, or the loft is dropped. So we spray foamed it and we can work on it in the wintertime. So then we decided hanging up all the memorabilia stuff, like the signage and stuff like that, just so people can see what you're talking about, right?
Right.
Yeah, which gives it a good clean look. And
did you have to hunt quite a lot to find all those signs?
Yeah, we running around the countryside, the there was papers, but now with the internet came out, it's a little bit more handier.
Yeah.
But just following old dealerships, you know, finding the old dealerships and word of mouth, contacting them and seeing if they had anything left, and a little bit here, a little bit there, adding up. And
so this is a parts microfiche for
correct. Yeah, actually, it's kind of unique because it actually came. Dauphin had a white dealership called Crossroads, and it actually came out of that dealership right in Dauphin here. So it's got all the microfiches right from the combines, lawn tractors, tillage, everything in there that you can pull it out, put it on the screen, and get a part number and order it up.
And that's handy when you have parts becoming obsolete.
Correct. Yeah, you can phone in with the numbers, and it makes it much easier at the other end for them to find it for you.
Right.
Another unique thing is White used to make sewing machines.
Oh no.
That's sewing machines turned into Simpson Sears. Simpson Sears bought the white sewing machine. Another one down there.
Well, Craig, thanks for spending time with us today.
Oh, you bet. Thanks.